So I just want to do a quick walk around. I'm going to do an oil change on this. This is a 2019 Corvette Z06. This is the dry sump. It's not a complicated thing to change, but there isn't really any good videos out there I've seen, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you this, just so if you're doing a little bit of DIY, you have ramps, so you have jack stands, whatever you can do to get your car up in the air, kind of show you what you're expecting before you actually get under there. I'm going to use a Mobil 1 filter. The other filter I'd recommend is the GM filter. You can get it right from Chevrolet. This is a pretty common filter, but today we're going to use the Mobil 1. Alright, so just a peek underneath here. So once you get it up in the air, obviously everything is up front right here. So you can see there is two bolts right here, and these are both for draining. There is one right in the front and then one on the side. Now you can remove both of those, and of course the oil filter. What I would do, just to reduce the amount of splashing, I would remove one bolt first, let it drain, and then remove the other one, just because they come out at slightly different angles. You see one is coming out to the side, one is going forward. It'll just reduce oil getting sprayed onto your floor. Alright, so this is the first oil change. This would have the break-in lube in there. It's got right at 600 miles. It hasn't had any hard driving. A couple of runs on the dyno just to kind of verify horsepower, but other than that it's being broken in correctly. And that is a lot of the break-in lube. It's got that really funky look to it. Alright, once the first one is drained, you can go to your second one. The one against the oil cooler I'd recommend doing second. Then as the oil comes out, doesn't come out with as much force, it's not going to blast all over the oil cooler there and make a big mess. So most of it did drain out. The front one, which is this drain bolt right here, so this will drain a little bit longer, and then we'll take the filter off there. Do that. I ordered this in July. It took 2.5 months to get it, and I was lucky to get it just before the GM strike, because obviously the factory closed down for 2 months. I got it before the GM strike. It has all the nice spec on it. There's going to be a separate video on this. I'll just talk about the car and do a walk around. Alright, so the new filter is on. Bolts are back and torqued. Go ahead and clean everything off with some brake cleaner, just so there's no oil leaking or additional drips after it sits in the driveway. So we'll put it down and we'll go ahead and fill it. So it calls for 9.83 quarts with a filter. These Mobil ones come in a 5-quart container, so we're going to go ahead and just put 2 of those in there. That little bit overfill is not going to hurt it. I wouldn't go filling it a quart over, but we're talking a couple of ounces. It's not going to hurt it. Actually, a little bit behind on our calendar here. This is the calendar that my dad brought us. It is definitely not February. Look at that, 1965 Aston Martin DB5. I have no idea what that is. So we are almost at the end of March, so we're going to skip right over that one. And our new car is a 1959 Austin Healey 3000. Probably makes a solid 110 horsepower, who knows. But that is the car for April. Try not to get too excited over that one. There is a procedure. If you look in your user handbook, which comes with the car, there is a procedure how to check the oil. Once you've of course put the right amount in, which is just a hair under 10 quarts, there is a procedure. You get the car up to temperature, you shut it off, and then there is a window of time. Like I always say, do a Google search, learn a little bit about it before you do it, make your life a bit easier. But hopefully that helps, gives you an idea of what to expect when you're changing the oil in your Z06. It's not a difficult job, but it is a good thing to do yourself. Get you in touch with the car, and you can see any potential issues before they become big issues. All right, let's go ahead and start her up. So there we go, look at that. But this was done by Presidential. Billy did a full paint correction on this car and the ceramic coat, and of course the front has the film protection on the front the mirrors and the side rockers, just to protect it from stone chips, which unfortunately I don't have hardly any miles on the car to cause a problem. But it's always nice to have the protection. And that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoy it. See you on the next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and we'll see you soon.